Yes, guys, Ryjack back for another video. Today it's a big one, the City Liverpool preview episode. Guys, it's the biggest game of the season. I know Arsenal are in first and they maybe are the title favorites, but City Liverpool brings back the memories of the good old times when it was us beating them basically every year and them coming in second every year. Aside for the 1 year, the COVID fluke year. It was awesome. Awesome times. The City Liverpool rivalry that we've had over the last 10 years or so. Anyway, jokes aside, I am very excited. Liverpool are a good side, of course. City also a very good side, and I'm pumped. I'm ready for this game. So before we start, I want to say big shout out to you guys, the people watching these videos. I'm really appreciative of the support. We're right on the cusp of 500 subs. So just a couple more and we'll tick over that number. We also hit a milestone 2,000 plus on TikTok. So thank you guys for that as well. Links to TikTok and Instagram, Discord, all that in my channel description if you're interested. Hit a like and sub if you're new. So let's talk about the game. The most important game of the season, in my opinion, so far. We got City Liverpool. Pep said it here. Nobody wins the title in November. He also, dropped the typical, but you can lose it, of course. Which, some will say if you look at the table, assuming Arsenal win, which, they might not, but they do have Sunderland who are doing pretty well this year. Obviously up to fourth. You would still expect Arsenal to win, so let's assume they're on 28. City lose, we are 9 points back. Liverpool lose, they're 10 points back. It's a big gap. It's not uncatchable, I would say, but, Arsenal look very good, and they're the one that need to be caught this year. 10, 9-point gap is not something I would be, expecting to be caught, to be honest. So I don't know that the loser is definitely out, but I'm not liking where I'm at if I'm losing this match and Arsenal win. Just my opinion. A win clearly keeps us in the race. We'd be 6 points back at most and 2 points at best. So 3 points at best, excuse me. So I'm all for this. A win is massive for City, and it is really needed. It's not like we're going to Anfield where we basically never win. We do pretty well against Liverpool when we play at home. If you look at the head-to-head, overall, Liverpool do have a bit of an advantage on us, but, they've been better for longer. That's just how it is. Last year, smoked us both. 2-0 both games, but one of our worst seasons in a long time. We'll say that. A lot of draws. City wins some big. A lot of close wins for Liverpool. And the games are always generally very competitive and very dynamic games, let's say. Very fun. So, if we look at the injury situation for Liverpool here, they have quite a bit of injuries. Here it is. Alisson, goalie, maybe the best goalie in the world, will not play. This is the center back they signed. He is out for a while. He had the ACL injury, it looks like. Frimpong, new signing, still also out. Former City Academy guy, but sad to see him injured and, not doing so great. I was hopeful that he would do well, but not doing great. Setic is out as well, and Isak looks to be doubtful. Maybe he plays, I don't know, but I think Ekitike probably starts up top for them. This was their lineup last time out. I would expect something similar. Andy Robertson, still, I know he's up there in age, but he's still a fantastic left back, very good. Van Dijk, of course, Konate, great partnership. Connor Bradley, playing at right back for Frimpong has done a good job. He's a young kid, but he's still pretty good, almost prem proven at this point. Mamardashvili is a very good backup, good quality backup. He's it's not like we're playing nobody. Liverpool tend to have good backup keepers for sure. Midfield for Liverpool, really where they stand out. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. I mean, it's a very good midfield three. And if you're taking a midfield three versus the other, you probably would say on the whole, Liverpool have a better midfield three than City. I really rate Gravenberch. I really rate McAllister. And Szoboszlai is having a fantastic season. He's probably not been as good in the Prem for as long as the other two have. But this year is probably his best year, and he's doing a really good job. Mo Salah out on the right, not having his best season, but still always a threat. Always pops up with a goal for them. That's just how it is for Mo Salah. Wirtz, lot to talk about with Florian Wirtz. I've seen all the 007 games, no goals, no assists, whatever. We've seen it all. I don't really think that his poor or average start mean he's a poor or average player. I don't want to sit here and say that me as the City fan never wanted Wirtz and I always wanted Cherky, because that's not true. I wanted Florian Wirtz extremely bad. I thought he would cook for City. He's maybe just taken a bit of time to get used to the Premier League. I still think he'll come good, but you have to admit, to start, Cherky is looking like the obviously better value for money and the better player. So well done on City at the moment. And I know maybe Wirtz didn't even choose us, and Cherky was a backup. So I'm not sitting here saying, we never went for Wirtz or anything. We wanted Wirtz. We didn't get him because he went to Liverpool. I think that is clear as day. But at the moment, not really looking great for him. And Ekitike up top, quality striker. I didn't rate him coming into the Prem. I thought Marmoush would be the better of the two coming from Frankfurt, but I have been proven wrong. Ekitike is quality and an impressive striker. Personally, I think they're going to start Gakpo out on the left, and maybe McAllister misses out and Szoboszlai comes in here in this position and Wirtz starts, or maybe Wirtz misses out completely. I'm not sure, but I would expect a similar lineup to this. Maybe Isak is fit and able to play. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I would expect Ekitike up top, personally. There will be some changes, I believe, to the lineup here for Man City. I don't think we'll run back what we did midweek against Dortmund, although it was a very good lineup. I will pull up the lineup predictor here, of course. We do want to mention some injuries. Really only Mateo Kovacic is definitely out, and then there's the Rodri news about a potential unavailability, I guess. Pep had those comments that said he was unsure about risking him. He said probably not. Now, does that mean probably not starting him? Does that mean probably not playing him at all? I don't know. But I would at least venture to say Rodri's not starting this game, most likely. So I'm going to keep that in mind for sure while we do this lineup predictor here on the video. We got Donnarumma in goal, of course, and I would say Donnarumma is the better keeper between him and Mamadashvili. Right back for us, Kusanov has a shout as, maybe getting another chance soon, but he's going to have to wait until Nunes drops a stinker because Nunes has been really good. So I'd go Nunes. If I'm thinking Nunes versus Connor Bradley, I'm taking Mateus Nunes. Left back situation, there's really only one option for City, and it's a guy who's been just phenomenal. Recently called up to the England squad today, so congratulations, Nico O'Reilly. It is deserved. Him or Andy Robertson at the moment, I will take Nico O'Reilly. Center back positions, you're going to go with Gvardiol for sure. He's just going to start left-sided center back for me. Him or Van Dijk, I think it's fair to say Van Dijk is the better player there, even if Van Dijk has had a bit of a down season. And I do think Ruben Diaz comes back into the side. Him or Konate, I would take Ruben Diaz, me personally, but that might be, a toss-up for some people who really rate Konate. Midfield three for City, you definitely are going to see Nico Gonzalez. Of course, he is the Rodri fill-in, and he's been fantastic. Him or Gravenberch, probably Gravenberch. On the whole, he's done it a little bit longer, but good competition there, and Nico is definitely on the up and up in terms of development, which I love to see. Other midfield too. It's interesting. What do you do? How do you fit Phil Foden, Nico G, Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherky? How do you do that? I think the only way you can do it is with Cherky at right wing, but I don't know if Pep will do that in this game. I am uncertain. Let's just say I'm uncertain. I think Foden definitely starts coming off his game against Dortmund. 2 goals outside the box was fantastic. Him versus McAllister, I would say Foden is the better player. And then here, it's Tijani Reinders for me. The option is, Ryan Cherky in the middle. There is an option for Bernardo Silva in the middle. And I'm not sure what you do, to be honest, in the midfield. But I just think Pep is going to rate Tijani to start this game. I think Pep loves Tijani Reinders, even if maybe Bernardo gets a shout for, the work rate and whatnot. Tijani doesn't really provide that, but I don't know. Maybe the balance is a bit different, but for me, I think Tijani just starts because Pep rates the guy. And Tijani and Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's had a better season. Who's the better player? I think maybe Tijani is a slightly better player, but it's kind of a toss-up for me. Szoboszlai's fantastic as well. Over on the right, for City, I'm going to say Ryan Cherky. I think this is the lineup City fans will want, probably. I don't know if we get this. It's maybe Bernardo here, Cherky here, or Bernardo even at right wing potentially, but I need to see Ryan Cherky ball. I need to see him start a game and do it against one of these big clubs. It'd be fantastic. And the rise of Cherky as almost a cult hero already is wonderful to see. Him or Salah, I think it's fair to say Salah at the moment is still probably a better player, and I'm not going to debate that. Striker, of course, is going to be Erling Haaland. Him or Ekitike, I'll go with Haaland, of course. And over on the left, Marmoush is an option. Savinho is an option, but I think you probably are going to see Jeremy Doku out on the left. He is, I would say, at the moment, our best left winger. I think Omar Marmoush is a better player than Jeremy Doku, but Marmoush is not getting minutes right now, and Doku is, so I don't see a big change to the lineup here where Marmoush gets thrown in ahead of Doku. I just don't really see that as likely. Even if I personally might do it, Doku's probably going to play in this position. And if you compare Liverpool, Gakpo or Doku, I think it's close, but I like Gakpo. Just my opinion. Maybe if Isak is out on the left, I would say Isak is better as well. Doku reverts on the left. Maybe I go Doku personally, but I don't know. Depends on what Liverpool do. I think this is the lineup we will see. Something like this. Like I said, maybe slight changes with Bernardo and in the Reinders and Cherky area, but this is, I think, roughly what we will see. I am going with a City win. I am feeling confident. Liverpool are on a pretty poor run of games. I know they had 2 get-right games where they won against Madrid and Villa, but before that it was like 4 losses in a row, 6 losses in 7, something crazy. So I'm feeling confident. It's at the Etihad. I'm going with a City win. I'm going with 2-0. Keep a clean sheet at the Etihad thanks to something big from Donnarumma, of course, and Haaland gets a brace. That's my prediction. Hope it happens. And I will be doing a live watch-along for the game Sunday morning here on the channel. So come back, hang out with me, hang out with the boys, watch the game, celebrate a City win, ideally. So thank you guys for watching. Always appreciate a like on the way out and subscribe if you're new. More content coming, as always, on the channel. And I appreciate the massive support I've been getting. It is awesome to see. So anyways, I will see you for the game on Sunday.